Welcome to Episode 7, Cloud Benefits, Scale, Agility, Cost, where we explore how the core advantages of cloud computing translate directly into business value. The cloud's appeal rests not on novelty, but on its measurable alignment with outcomes that matter: speed, resilience, insight, and efficiency. When organizations move workloads to the cloud, they are not simply changing where systems live, they are transforming how value is delivered. Each benefit is interlinked, forming a cycle of innovation and feedback that continuously improves operations. In this episode, we will walk through the major benefits and understand how they tie back to leadership priorities rather than technical fascination alone. One of the most visible benefits is the ability to experiment faster and shorten feedback loops. Traditional infrastructure made testing ideas expensive and slow, requiring equipment, approvals, and time. The cloud removes those barriers. A team can deploy a prototype in hours, measure performance, and adjust instantly. For example, a healthcare startup can test new patient engagement features safely in isolated environments before scaling them widely. This agility supports a culture of learning. Mistakes become data points, not failures. Rapid experimentation lets organizations refine strategy continuously, using real results rather than assumptions to steer decisions and investments. Elastic scale meets peak demand without the waste of overprovisioning. Businesses once had to estimate future traffic and purchase capacity years ahead, leaving hardware idle most of the time. Cloud elasticity reverses that equation by adding or releasing resources automatically. During a major product launch, systems can expand to handle millions of users, then contract afterward, ensuring performance without long-term cost. This flexibility transforms planning from guesswork to responsiveness. It also improves customer experience by preventing slowdowns or outages during high demand. Elastic scale turns unpredictability into an advantage rather than a liability. Managed services further amplify value by reducing undifferentiated work, the tasks that consume effort but do not drive competitive advantage. Running databases, managing networks, or applying patches are vital yet repetitive. Cloud providers handle these as standardized, automated offerings. This frees internal teams to focus on business logic, innovation, and user experience. For example, a small team using a managed data warehouse can analyze customer trends immediately instead of maintaining servers. Delegating operational overhead to specialized providers elevates productivity and quality simultaneously, allowing scarce expertise to target strategic goals instead of infrastructure upkeep. Global reach with consistent performance expands opportunity. Cloud platforms operate data centers in multiple regions, enabling applications to serve users near their location while maintaining uniform reliability. This global presence supports companies entering new markets without building physical facilities. A small online education provider in South America can reach learners in Asia or Europe while maintaining fast response times and compliance with local regulations. Geographic flexibility, once reserved for large corporations, now belongs to anyone leveraging cloud infrastructure. The result is inclusion and scalability. Technology becomes an equalizer, not a barrier to global presence. Built-in security and compliance capabilities enhance confidence from the start. Providers invest heavily in layered protections, encryption, continuous monitoring, and automated updates, so even small organizations can operate with enterprise-grade defenses. Cloud dashboards often include compliance templates for frameworks like ISO, SOC, or GDPR, simplifying audits and reducing manual effort. While responsibility for configuration remains with the customer, the foundation is stronger and more transparent than most traditional setups. This built-in security posture transforms protection from a reactive measure into a continuous process embedded within daily operations, making good security easier to sustain over time. Artificial intelligence, now delivered as a service, accelerates intelligent automation across industries. What once required expert teams and specialized hardware is now available through simple application programming interfaces. Companies can embed natural language understanding, image recognition, or predictive analytics directly into workflows. A logistics provider might use machine learning to forecast delivery delays and reroute shipments automatically. This access to pre-trained AI models democratizes innovation, allowing businesses of all sizes to build smarter systems. Cloud-based AI does not replace creativity. It amplifies it by removing technical barriers between ideas and implementation. Financial operations, often shortened to FinOps, formalize this efficiency. FinOps combines engineering, finance, and management perspectives to ensure cloud spending delivers value. Teams set budgets, track utilization, and align cost metrics with business outcomes. For instance, a company might define cost per transaction as a performance measure rather than focusing on raw compute hours. This shift changes spending from reactive oversight to proactive investment. FinOps transforms cloud finance into a strategic discipline, predictable, transparent, and performance-driven. It embodies the maturity needed to harness flexibility without losing fiscal control. Reliability engineering strengthens customer trust through continuous design for resilience. Cloud providers offer regions, zones, and managed failover systems that minimize downtime. Combined with disciplined architecture, load balancing, replication, and automated recovery, organizations can achieve near-seamless service continuity. For users, this translates into availability that feels invisible. For businesses, it becomes a differentiator. A stable system signals competence and care. By designing for reliability rather than reacting to outages, teams protect brand reputation and operational stability. The cloud's built-in redundancy makes this philosophy practical even for smaller companies. Developer productivity and release velocity also rise dramatically. Cloud-native development pipelines automate testing, integration, and deployment, allowing features to reach customers faster. Continuous delivery systems replace manual release cycles with automated validation and rollback options. This speeds innovation and reduces human error. A software firm that once released quarterly can now deploy weekly, responding to customer feedback immediately. Productivity gains extend beyond engineers. The entire business benefits when ideas move quickly from concept to execution. The cloud enables this flow by connecting collaboration tools, version control, and infrastructure into a unified ecosystem. Sustainability is another growing benefit often overlooked. Cloud providers invest heavily in energy-efficient hardware, renewable power sourcing, and cooling innovations. By consolidating workloads into optimized data centers, organizations reduce their carbon footprint compared to operating isolated servers. Many providers publish carbon reports and offer dashboards to estimate emission savings from migration. For companies pursuing environmental, social, and governance goals, this transparency turns sustainability into measurable progress. Efficient infrastructure not only saves energy, but also strengthens corporate responsibility narratives, aligning environmental stewardship with operational efficiency. All of these advantages, speed, scalability, insight, and sustainability, only reach full value through governance. Without oversight, even powerful benefits can drift into waste or risk. Governance ensures that agility does not erode control and that cost savings do not undermine accountability. When managed wisely, cloud adoption becomes more than modernization. It becomes transformation with purpose. The real success story lies not just in faster technology, but in smarter leadership. Leaders who align cloud potential with measurable, sustainable business outcomes that endure. Thanks for listening. For more audio courses, daily newsletters, and more, please visit baremetalcyber.com.